minutes, I will be featuring the Heavensturn for 2025. This is a Final Fantasy limited time event, and I believe this is the first timed event of the year. So I would like to greet everyone a belated Happy New Year. I hope you had a great celebration with your family. I hope you were all safe with all the fireworks, noise, etc. So in a few seconds, I will now go back in game. It's nice to be back in the Orza. If you have any suggestions, comments, or something to look forward to, just leave them at the chat box below. Okay, I think everything is good. And now we are back at the Orza. Although, unfortunately, my avatar suddenly uh, went off. So just allow me to fix it. I will be right back. Apologies for the technical glitches. Okay, I think it's working now. So again, welcome to my channel. This is Paul16 and I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 and we will play the Heavensturn 2025 limited time event. So before we do that, I think earlier you are hearing that there is a mail for me, and I believe this is the reward from support Twitch streamer of Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. So as the mail states, thank you for playing Final Fantasy 14. Enclosed the following redeem from the Mog Station. Mount, Snow Streamer, 58 ride tickets. Thank you for your patronage. So again, if you have supported any of the Final Fantasy 14 streamers and subscribe to them subscribe to any of the three, at least three streamers playing Final Fantasy 14, you'll get the reward. Or you can give three subs to any of the community members. So we'll take it, and later on, we'll check out our reward. So my friend Judy here says hi in our free company chat box. So hello there. Let's ask her if she wants to join our online stream. Again, for those who are watching, this is Final Fantasy 14 Heavensturn limited time event. So let's look at the requirement for this limited time event. So let's go. Just allow me to open a browser for you. And let me show this. Okay. So this is the browser. Let me just read it for you. Heaven's Turn. Blessed Heavy Squirm as the Heaven's Turn. Seasonal event which started last Tuesday, December 31, 2024 at 7 a.m. to Thursday, January 16, 2025 at 6:59 a.m. PST. Dates and times are subject to change. So all we have to do is we need to go to Limsa Lominsa, upper decks, and go to coordinates x11.5, y13.9. So the first quest is the first and only quest is Heavensturn Trivia. The Heavy Bugyo wishes to test your knowledge of Heavensturn customs. So the minimum requirement is a level 15, and you'll just need to talk to Heavy Bugyo. This is the event items that you can get. You'll get a minion, the Great Whale, sorry about that, the Great White Tsuchinoko, Tuchino, Chuni, Chu, Chuchinoko. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that right, but anyhow, so this is a delightful squidgy and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot. Use item to acquire the Great Wild Tuchinoko minion. Next is we can get an Oriental New Year's meal. This is a tabletop item. A colorful assortment of auspicious appetizers traditionally eaten in the Far Eastern during Heavensturn holiday. So the limitations of this cannot be retrieved once used, can be used up to 10 times only. Next is the Springtide Fan Stand, a vertically decorated pair of folding fans displayed at Heavensturn to beacon winds of fair fortune in the seasons to come. So let's read the reply of our friend. Yeah, kinda learning ninja. If you have time, would you like to join me in my live stream? Okay, so let's close this guide and go to Limsa Lominsa. Hmm. Kindly give me some time. I'm just replying to some of my mobile messages. Okay, I have returned. So apologies for that. Sorry for the long wait. And now we're back. So let's go to the upper decks. I think that's the nearest is the aft castle. And I think it's somewhere here. As usually, we just change to dancer. Yeah, because I'm leveling this up, hoping we could get some additional XP. So here's Heavy Bugyu. The problem with that costume, I couldn't say if it's he or she, but I think it's a her. Okay, so I've read this earlier. Let's accept the quest.
My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer, perchance. Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Heavy Bugyu, and along with my fellow delegates, have come to these shores that we might share our Heavensturn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both of our peoples mark the turning of one year to the next. But how do we so differ in a few key respects? In the Eurasian tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the heavy. Although the term snake might be more familiar to ears and ears, where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the heavy emerges anew, time and time again, after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessing. My fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial.
Oh, that looks scary. I don't know what to answer, but let's give it a try.
Participants will wend their way snake-like through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. I have bid my sisters, the three heavy Yoriki, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa Lumensa. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test. And rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up on good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest?
Well, I sure did. You caught me with the reward, the auspicious reward, I should say.
This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stuck during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. It is a perfect score you seek. Oh, if it's a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with the heavy Doshin and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the blue heavy Yoriki. You'll find her a short distance from north of here. Pray shed your misgivings and venture forward.
I'm not really aiming for a perfect score, but let's talk to this guy. Where's that guy? Oh yeah, there's Heavy Doshin. So let's talk to him.
Good morrow to you, my lord. I am the heavy Doshin, a member of a far eastern delegation come to share our traditions in Heavensturn with the good people of Eorsia. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask.
I come seeking knowledge.
Say no more. Pray listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of superstitions, one of which concerns the heaven, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But heavy as a multifarious as they are scaly. And while each species has their merits, white heavy in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, brothers, leaders, above the rest, and that is the fabled great white Tsushino, luck giver supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Last, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all been seized.
So if you just click the same option, he will just review you of what he had said earlier. So I think I can skip that. And let's go to the first quest or quiz giver, I should say. That is the blue happy Yoriki. And let's try our best to answer.
The bracing ocean air, the hassle, and the battle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair sea. I have a question for you, Slithery Trivia Trial Contender. Let me see. Ready? Yes. You are no doubt aware the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble head?
So the options are fair fortune, good health, romantic fulfillment, or you could ask some help, like I could do some with some help. Or finally, you can quit, and I'll get back to you later with my answer because you can go back to the happy guy and review. But I believe it's a fair fortune. Let's see if we are correct.
Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one skillkin, in particular known to lavish extra helping of luck on those he encountered, the Tuchinoko, where other serpents are sleek and slender. The Tuchinoko is a broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon this decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the piece to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow heavy Yuriki, by the drowning wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slytherin Trivia Trial.
Okay, let's go to that Downing wrench. Oh yeah, this is the nearest 8, right? Just near her. If you feel lost, I think we can do this and check which is the nearest 8, right? Oh, it's just near. You don't need to use an 8, right, to go to her. You can just go here, then turn left. We are now at the drowning wench. And I believe in a few steps, we'll be able to see her. There you go. The yellow heavy Yoriki.
By the Kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. This enough to send you dizzy. Give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? With some snakes are luckier than others. And they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as to what they might be?
Oh, this is a bonus question. Obviously, it's white. You can see the clue on the what do you call this? The headgear of the Far Easterners, and about the white rice. They form it into the snake um, fortune giver. So I'm sure this is white.
Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, hence association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention. The elusive great white Tuchinok. In times past, people would pray to the lucky serpent in the hope of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but fable these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red heavy Yoriki.
Okay, let's go to her. Yeah, you don't need to use another iterate because you can just walk here. Just walk straight here. Then I believe as we enter this door, we'll just turn left. Okay, and there she is. Let's talk to the red heavy Yoriki.
Ah, what a heavenly smells. I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. Here you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you heard about how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white Tuchinok. Yes, I'm guessing my sister also told you how a sighting, there's been a nary sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Kingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heavensturn. Any ideas to what they might have turned to?
Yeah, this is also easy. It's obviously rice cakes. I just mentioned it earlier. They shaped them into the great white snake. and then place it outside their house, blah blah blah. So I'm confident this is the answer.
Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised Yourson would even have an inkling. Color me impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensturns in Hingashi are rock hard. We take one doubly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the great white Tuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Thanks for taking part. Hey,
I'm glad it's just that easy.
we can't forget your we can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest, painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it will be all yours in a matter of moments. Hold on. Uh, uh,
Got lost, got away.
Max, I could have sworn we had plenty left.
You ran out of prize.
Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all this enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sis is going to be livid. Oh, seems there was one left after all. Phew. Sorry about all that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and it's impertinent to even ask. I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the heavy boogie, I mean, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another creepy challenger shows up. So can I count on you? Much obliged. May the kami guide you.
Okay, I think it's complete. And with that, I guess we can just fast travel to, if I'm not mistaken, the upper decks and talk to the heavy Bugyu. Yeah, the nearest is the Aft Castle. So let's do that. So it's really a good, uh, it would be a lot easier for you to talk to Heavy Doshin first before talking to the sisters of Heavy Bugyu. That really helped me a lot to quickly answer all the simple questions of those sisters. It's not actually trivia. Okay.
Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and asked you to report this back to me in her stead? Clearly, my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincere apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Ah, what we have here. Did you perhaps drop your price? But buy the gun. Our price may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to say, could this be the fabled great white Tuchinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day. What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is. But I must say, it is passing strange that the great white Tuchinoko, who should appear in Georgia of all places, perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail. Perhaps you will be willing to take the creature with you on your journey? Of course, for our delegation, the sacred serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the great white Tuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. Before I forget, I should point out that omikuchi are available to draw for the rest of the Heavensturn system. It might prove to be a delightful distraction. Matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great white Tuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed heavy guide you on the path of fortune to the heavens turn once again.
Okay, let's complete the quest and we'll receive an experience points of 1,440, 296 gil, and of course the minion, which I mentioned earlier. Far Eastern Omikushi Umi Omikujishi is offering his services for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year. Speak with him to see what fortune has in store for you after your rendezvous with the great white Tsuchinoko. Okay, I think it's complete. Now let's check with the Far Eastern Omiku Jishi. But before that, we can check with this what does this person do? Mochu Daikan.
Well met. You're speaking with the Mochi Daigan, I must say. It's a delight to see all the interest this event has generated. And I heard all about your encounter with the great white Tsuchinoko. How auspicious. I don't suppose I can interest you with some advent cakes. They can't compare with the squidgy serpent itself when it comes to fortune, but they're good. They are a good deal luckier than your average sweet, that's for sure.
Okay. Now I see something interesting here. Yeah, it's the Heavy Shonen, the festival supplier. So there you go. You can buy here Zoni, Magic Prism, Advent Cakes. Let me check if we have this already. We have 536 of this. Probably I would need 400 of which. Let's do that. And probably how much? Search. We already have 932. We need, I guess, 67 to make it 999. And we also have this Oriental New Year's meal. We'll buy two. And the Springtide fan stand. Buy again two. One for me and one for the FC house. Now let's go to the Far Eastern Kujishi.
Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one?
Of course I do.
You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw.
Yeah, it's just cheap, my God. Yeah, yeah, I'll pay for that.
Very good. I shall be happy to oblige.
I like the animation where you really roll as if you're rolling a dice to get a lucky outcome. So this is the small fortune. Thou shall experience limited fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Wait, let me just hide this up. Okay. Okay, I just took a picture of this fortune I received. Adventure. In the land of the fierce shall thine abilities be tested. Bring thy full might to bear. Yeah, I think I really need to really push myself because I haven't really maxed my item level so far. So I really need to practice the end game uh savages, those all those end game contents to keep my character at least at the top of its level. Relationships. A face from thy past shall appear, rekindle thy friendship. Who might who who might that be? So that's interesting. So looking forward to that, but not really expecting because I don't know whose friend. Would it be in real life or here in Eorzea? Prosperity. If thou fearest not to lose, thou shalt stand to gain. So it seems to me if you have fear of nothing to lose, if you're somewhat like a giver, and then everything will just come back to you. You'll just keep on gaining those things that you give to others who are in need. So that's just my own interpretation. There might be a different for that, but I still appreciate that. Okay, next conflict. Continue honing thyself with thine allies. So you must keep your friends, keep those who are close to you, keep those who you can trust. Your family, of course, your loved ones, and direct relatives over the other that you have doubts or something. So that probably might be my fortune for conflict. And lastly, but not the least, favor. Be unyielding, like unto the destroyer, and thou shalt break through any hardship. So you need to be persistent to break your chain that's stopping you achieve what you want. So yeah, I think I like my the fortune that I got. So thank you for that. And if you have any comments on what I've said, please leave them at the chat box below. So feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, or violent reaction to the fortune that I received. And you may share what fortune you receive as well, whether in real life, fortune givers, or here at the Orzia. So again, for those who are watching, this is Final Fantasy XIV, Heavensturn for 2025. So I think we have concluded. Okay, so it just warned me that you will be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this window. Are you sure you would like to proceed? Yes, because I've already taken a screenshot of that earlier.
How did
How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days.
So if you don't feel like your, if you don't feel the, what you call this, the fortune that you receive, all you have to do is just pay 100 gil. And until keep on paying until you get the one that you like. So probably we can take pictures here. Let's just summon first our new minion, which is the Great White Tuchino. Then let's go to Minion Guide and call her up. Yeah, this is the Great White Tuchinoko. Okay, let's give a pose. Let's choose our best emote for this picture. Mm-hmm. Mr. Ball. Mm-hmm. I think this is quite good. So let's do the G pose. Okay. And let's remove. Let's just remove the other NPCs. There you go. Controlled character only. Let's do that. Okay. Uh, I just let him show up. Yeah, I'd say this is a good pose. We pray for that fortune to really become a reality for us. Now let's take a review of the minion. Where are you? Okay, he's too near at the edge, so I'd probably move here. Yeah, and then G pose again. And this time, let's focus to the Great White Tuchinoko. Yeah, he has a ribbon around him with a symbol of, I don't know. There's a fruit on top of his head. Probably it's an orange with scary teeth and two small eyes. Yeah, four teeth, four sharp, small teeth, and the tail. It's so cute. So let's leave him as our main minion for this season, for this month, in honor of the great white snake. Now let's check the firework that we receive. This is the Magic Prism Advent Cakes. Let's use it. Okay. And use our GPOs to. So once you uh, call out for that firework, you'll receive it will create the great white snake encircled with the red, white, black, and with those shining glimmers and probably this is a what do you call this? And it will explode with little flowers of cherry blossom and small petals or squares exploding around you, on top of you, with yellow laces. Yeah, yellow, red, orange laces will go off on top of you. So it's nice. Just fitting for the New Year's event. And it will shower you with little stars. Okay, what's next? So just give me a little health break for a while, and I also answer some of my personal messages in my mobile. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. So if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, or insights about the this year's Heavensturn, kindly leave them at the chat box below. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And before we end, I forgot something that we need to share. Let's go to our FC house. Let's teleport there. No, I don't want to use my Aetheryte tickets because we can use that in case of emergency, like for the new contents. The Aetheryte tickets are very useful for new contents or new expansion because uh, the further you go from one place to another, the more gil you'll spend. That's actually one thing that I'm wondering why you are using teleportation. Uh, you are using gil for teleportation. So, is there somebody you hand over the guild and then ask them to teleport you to from one place to another? So, I just really find it weird up to this time why you are paying gil for teleportation. Please leave your comments, share your insights about my comment and enlighten me. Why do we pay Gil just to teleport from one place to another? Fine by me if we are using an airship. Yes, definitely would we would really need a Gil for that. But for teleportation per se, it's something like a skill or gift or a, you know, I'm not really sure how to express that, but it's just me. So tell me if I'm wrong. Uh, and just please share your thoughts about my comments on the paying Gil just to teleport from one place to another. Yeah, I also didn't notice that my avatar again just suddenly what do you call this closed itself or got corrupted. So anyway, my avatar's back. But for some reason, it's not showing on my window. So please give me time and figure this out. It's still not showing up. I don't know what happened. Oh, by the way, thank you, Justin Templo 11, as my new follower. I appreciate that. And there are recent here. Oh, it's I am Magic. Yeah. Thank you, Apple 523, for redeeming hats off for me. 1000. Nuts. I still don't know how does it work. So please guide me on how to deal with that, or how do I react on those uh you know uh those redeemed items on Twitch. Okay, before anything else, let's do some what do you call this? Uh Free company task. So normally, if I'm not that busy and I just want to help our FC members, I feed their chocobo, clean up the stables, and of course, plant some seeds for our crops. And then we'll be tending them to keep them at their pristine condition. Yeah, the problem here on the other side, I still lack pearl Russell's seeds. So if we still have time later, we can do that and look from the other servers that offers a cheaper uh, p- pearl Russell. These are the most important crops inside our FC house, the Tabnarian onion seeds, because once they are ready for gathering, or you can sell them as Tabnarian onions, which are very famous in Japanese server, and they sell a lot. So far, we have how many Etherite tickets? We have already 60 Etherite tickets. Okay, now let's check the other items that we haven't shown. Let's go to the housing, in the furnishing, and remove the old items. And let's replace them with a more appropriate one, which is the, let's store this first, the springtide fan stand. So let's place it. Oh wow, it's quite big than expected. So let's use the grid snap. I think that's okay, but we need to restore this. It's blocking too much. Uh, we can put it right here in the middle. Yeah, I think that would work. A little bit down. Yeah, I think this is the best fit. Yeah. So looking at that, so there are two fans, one small and bigger, overlapping each other. There are two feathers, some, what do you call this? Leaves or what? And I think these are strings, uh, rounded up. I'm not sure if there are berries. If there are, that's a berry. And there's a rope entangled and circled around over the fans. Yeah, it's a great design for the event, especially on your walls. I think this is really meant to be as a wall, and it quite fit as a dancer. You know, my current class now is a dancer, so it quite fitted the event and my job quest at the moment. Now let's go finally to the meal. So let's pull out the Oriental New Year's meal. Oh wait, I should put this under at our basement where we do celebrate some occasions. Okay, let's place it here first. Oh wow, let's exchange this since this could be a dessert after a heavy meal. Then this is your main course. There you go. Nice. So, based from what I can see, you have a lobster with a fruit dessert on side of it. I don't know if you'll use that as a sauce or anything. And I'm not sure if these are big sushi rolls. Yeah, probably these are sushi rolls and fruits, cakes, or whatever. I don't know. Then I think there are two shrimps. Again, there's our sushi with the design of a chocobo and a muggle, and some fruits aesthetically designed to make your meal more appealing to eat. And it's look pretty yummy. So I guess that's everything that I can share for Heaven's Turn, this year's limited time event. And again, this is Paul 16, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you need anything, if you have any suggestions, comments, point of view, insights about this event so far, kindly leave them at the chat box below. And I hope you had a great New Year celebration, and I hope you are safe and well. Again, this is Paul 16, saying goodbye and keep safe. Peace out.